So after more than enough procrastinating, it's garlic planting day here. I have 3 varieties of garlic to plant. In this bag I have the Music, which is what I grew last year, and I harvested it this summer. So I saved the biggest and best bulbs out of there, or not bulbs, I guess cloves. Then I got 2 new varieties to try. I wanted to do some heirloom varieties, but I procrastinated too long, and here I am with these. So this one is the chestnut garlic, and it's just a nice all-around cooking garlic. And then this one here is supposed to be the Bogater. Not sure if I'm saying that right. And it's described as a fiery variety, and it originally came from Russia. I've got a section of my garden cleaned out that's going to be dedicated for the garlic this year. It's a different spot than it was last year. These leeks are going to come out. No, I didn't have onions or anything planted in this section, so just to loosen things up. On this tag there's a handy little ruler on here, so I want to plant them about 3 inches deep, which is on this side here. So go in here, it's about right. What I'm gonna do is amend the soil quickly before we plant. I don't have anything fancy. All I'm going to use here is some worm castings. It's not sifted out super well, but a few eggshells are okay in my mind. So take a little bit, and I'm gonna put it all along bottom. I'm gonna plant my Music garlic first, just because I don't have a label for this one. So it's gonna go right up against the edge of my raised bed. I have 18 cloves to plant. So what I'm gonna do is they're gonna go 2 to 4 inches apart, 3 inches deep in a row. And you wanna plant them with the pointed end up, the big round part, or the widest part of the clove, down in the ground. This is what we end up with here. I've got the cloves planted. They'll be about 3 inches deep. They are anywhere from 2 to 4 inches apart. Doesn't have to be an exact science. And we've got the pointy end up, other end down. When you pick what cloves you want to plant, you want to pick the biggest, best cloves you have, and that'll ensure that your bulb next year grows to be the biggest that it possibly can. And you also want to separate them apart a few days before you plant, or I like to. You want to make sure you leave this papery husk on, and that just is a good technique and ensures you don't procrastinate like I do normally. It doesn't look like a lot, but there's going to be a lot of magic happening here next spring and into the summer. Garlic is one of my favorite things to grow, and it's super easy for beginners and doesn't take up a lot of space. The couple hints after you've planted it, you want to make sure it's watered well. We're going to get a bunch of rain tomorrow, 5 to 10 millimeters of rain, so I'll leave it until tomorrow, see what the weather does there. And then you can mulch or not mulch. I've always lightly mulched, and I usually wait till the ground freezes to mulch. Some people prefer not to because of rodents, but we've never really had an issue with it, fingers crossed.